Are you ready to hear something most people never think about until it's too late? What if your body has been whispering warnings, subtle signals that your kidneys are in trouble and you never noticed? Hidden deep inside you, these warning signs can go unnoticed for years. Your kidneys work day and night to filter your blood, balance fluids, and keep every system in your body stable. Yet they rarely send loud alarms until serious damage has already happened. They are silent workers, and when they begin to fail, the first signs are so mild that people often brush them off as tiredness, stress, or normal aging. But today, you are going to learn the truth behind those subtle hints and why they matter more than you think. National Kidney Foundation Plus One. In this video, you will discover the quiet clues your body gives you when your kidneys begin to fail. You will learn the real reasons behind symptoms that most people ignore, like feeling constantly exhausted no matter how much rest you get, changes in how often you need to urinate, swelling in your feet or hands, and that strange metallic taste. Some people suddenly start experiencing. These are not random health annoyances. Each one can be a sign that your kidneys are struggling to keep up with their most important job, cleaning your blood and maintaining balance in your body. Medical Daily. We will break down these signs one by one in clear and simple language so you can truly understand what is happening inside your body. You will learn why these symptoms are often mistaken for other common conditions, how they connect to kidney health, and when it is absolutely critical to take action. By the end of this video, you will have a much clearer picture of how your kidneys function, how they fail silently, and most importantly, what signals you should never ignore if you want to protect your health before it is too late. Cleveland Clinic. This is information that can truly make a difference. Some people go years without knowing their kidneys are failing, believing that fatigue is just a part of life, or that swelling in the feet is just from long days of standing. Other symptoms like itchy skin or trouble concentrating are dismissed as unrelated issues. But once you understand the deeper connection between these signals and your kidneys, you will see why early detection matters so much. Ignoring these early hints can allow damage to progress silently, leading to serious health consequences that could have been prevented with timely attention. 1uwww.ntv.com. So stay tuned and watch this video all the way through. Your body is talking to you, and today you are going to learn how to listen. If you recognize any of these signs in yourself or someone you know, it might be a wake-up call worth acting on. We are going to unpack each symptom, explain the hidden meaning behind it, and help you understand when it is time to seek medical advice. Welcome to the channel, and thank you for joining us. If you find this information useful and want to learn more about health and how your body signals trouble before it becomes serious, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. You do not want to miss what comes next. Kidneys are incredible organs, working silently behind the scenes to keep your body in balance. Think of them as your body's natural filtration system. Every single day, your kidneys filter around 50 gallons of blood, removing waste products, toxins, and excess fluids that your body does not need. This process is essential because if these waste materials were allowed to accumulate, they would build up in your blood and cause serious damage to your organs and overall health. Unlike other organs that give clear signs when they are struggling, kidneys often keep working quietly, even as they start to fail, which makes understanding their function even more important. Beyond filtering waste, kidneys play a critical role in regulating the amount of fluid in your body. They adjust how much water you retain or excrete in the form of urine. This balance keeps your cells hydrated, your blood pressure stable, and your overall fluid levels in harmony with your body's needs. If the kidneys are not functioning properly, fluid can accumulate in the body, leading to swelling in the hands, feet, or even around the eyes. This subtle change is often one of the first physical signs that your kidneys might be under stress. Another essential job of the kidneys is controlling blood pressure. They do this by regulating the balance of electrolytes like sodium and potassium. These minerals help maintain the proper tension in your blood vessels, ensuring that blood flows smoothly throughout your body. When kidney function declines, this balance is disrupted, which can lead to high blood pressure or exacerbate existing hypertension. Over time, uncontrolled blood pressure can further damage the kidneys, creating a dangerous cycle that often goes unnoticed until significant harm has occurred. In addition to filtration and fluid balance, kidneys produce hormones that are crucial for your health. One of the most important hormones is erythropoietin, which signals your bone marrow to produce red blood cells. Without enough red blood cells, your body becomes deficient in oxygen transport, leaving you feeling tired and weak even after normal rest. Kidneys also help maintain strong bones by activating vitamin D, which regulates calcium levels. When the kidneys begin to fail, these hormonal systems falter, causing symptoms that might seem unrelated at first, like fatigue, weakness, or bone pain. The interconnected nature of kidney functions means that when they start failing, the effects ripple across your entire body. Waste products build up in the bloodstream, fluid balance is disrupted, blood pressure becomes harder to control, and essential hormones are no longer produced in sufficient amounts. This combination of issues affects almost every organ system, influencing energy levels, heart function, digestion, and even mental clarity. Because kidneys work quietly in the background, many people are unaware of the damage until it has progressed significantly, making it crucial to understand the vital roles these organs play in keeping the body healthy. One of the most dangerous aspects of kidney disease is how quietly it can develop. In the early stages, there are often no obvious symptoms, and most people feel completely normal. This is why doctors refer to it as a silent disease. Unlike other health conditions that announce themselves with pain, discomfort, or dramatic changes, kidney decline often progresses in the background, leaving a person unaware that anything is wrong. Because the kidneys have a remarkable ability to compensate, they can continue filtering waste and balancing fluids even as damage accumulates. By the time symptoms finally appear, significant portions of kidney function may already be lost, making early detection difficult without proper testing. The silent nature of kidney disease is particularly deceptive because many of the subtle changes that do occur are easy to dismiss. Fatigue, for instance, is one of the most common early signs, but most people attribute feeling tired to stress, lack of sleep, or a busy lifestyle. Slight swelling in the feet or ankles might be seen as a minor inconvenience or just a result of standing for too long. Changes in urination, such as needing to go more frequently at night or noticing a slight foamy texture, can be brushed off as something temporary or insignificant. Even mild nausea or a metallic taste in the mouth is often overlooked. Each of these early signs is like a whisper from the body, a quiet indication that the kidneys are struggling, but because they are not dramatic or painful, they rarely trigger immediate concern. The progression of kidney damage is slow, which is why many people are unaware until it reaches a more advanced stage. The kidneys filter blood in a way that hides declining function from immediate detection. For example, when one kidney begins to fail, the other can often take on the additional workload. Even if both kidneys are affected, the remaining nephrons, which are the tiny filtering units inside the kidneys, adapt to maintain overall function. This adaptability masks the underlying problem, creating a false sense of health. By the time laboratory tests show elevated waste products in the blood or other indicators of kidney failure, the disease may have already advanced to a dangerous point. Because kidney disease often develops without clear warning signs, regular health screenings become crucial. Blood and urine tests are essential tools for identifying early decline before physical symptoms appear. Unfortunately, Many people do not get tested until they experience noticeable symptoms, by which point intervention becomes more complex and treatment options may be limited. Awareness of this silent progression is key, as understanding that kidney decline can occur without obvious signs helps people take proactive steps to monitor their health. The quiet nature of this disease makes it one of the most insidious conditions affecting millions worldwide, emphasizing the importance of knowledge and vigilance even when everything seems normal. One of the earliest and most common signals that your kidneys might be struggling is a persistent feeling of fatigue. This is not the kind of tiredness that comes from a long day or a sleepless night. It is a deep, lingering exhaustion that doesn't improve even after you get plenty of rest. You may sleep for 8 hours or more and still wake up feeling drained, like your energy has been completely sapped. This kind of fatigue is subtle at first, often creeping in slowly, which makes it easy to dismiss as a normal part of life or a result of stress. Over time, however, it becomes more pronounced and harder to ignore, signaling that something in your body is not functioning correctly. The reason behind this relentless tiredness lies in the buildup of waste products in your blood. Healthy kidneys are responsible for filtering out toxins and excess substances from your bloodstream. When kidney function declines, these wastes start accumulating. This buildup, which doctors refer to as uremia, affects nearly every system in your body, including your muscles, nerves, and brain. The toxins interfere with normal cellular processes, leaving you feeling weak, sluggish, and mentally foggy. Everyday tasks that once felt effortless suddenly become exhausting. Even simple activities like walking a short distance, climbing a flight of stairs, or concentrating on work can feel disproportionately difficult. Another crucial factor contributing to this constant fatigue is the decline in hormone production caused by kidney dysfunction. Healthy kidneys produce a hormone called erythropoietin, which signals your bone marrow to produce red blood cells. These red blood cells are responsible for carrying oxygen to your muscles, organs, and tissues. When erythropoietin levels drop, your body produces fewer red blood cells, leading to a condition called anemia. With less oxygen being transported throughout your body, your energy levels plummet, and even small exertions can leave you breathless or fatigued. This combination of toxic buildup and reduced oxygen delivery creates a perfect storm, leaving you feeling perpetually drained without a clear reason. The subtle nature of this symptom is what makes it so dangerous. Many people attribute their constant tiredness to a busy lifestyle, poor sleep habits, or stress, without ever considering that their kidneys might be the underlying cause. Because fatigue is such a common complaint, it is often overlooked in routine checkups, allowing kidney problems to progress unnoticed. Recognizing that ongoing exhaustion may be more than just a minor inconvenience is a critical step in understanding your body's silent signals. This persistent tiredness is one of the body's first cries for help, a quiet warning that your kidneys are not performing their essential functions effectively, and it often precedes more noticeable symptoms of kidney decline. Another important signal that your kidneys may be under stress involves changes in urination. Your kidneys are responsible for filtering waste and excess fluid from your blood and then excreting it as urine. When they begin to struggle, this process can be disrupted in noticeable ways, often before other more severe symptoms appear. One of the first things people might notice is a change in how often they need to urinate. Some individuals may find themselves needing to go much more frequently than usual, even waking up several times during the night to empty their bladder. On the other hand, some may urinate less than normal, which can indicate that the kidneys are not filtering fluids properly. Both extremes, too much or too little urination, can be early signs that kidney function is declining. The appearance of urine can also provide clues about kidney health. Foamy or bubbly urine is one such signal. While a small amount of foam occasionally might not be a concern, persistent or excessive foam can indicate the presence of protein in the urine, a condition known as proteinuria. Healthy kidneys prevent significant amounts of protein from leaving the bloodstream, so seeing foam can be a warning sign that the filtering units in the kidneys, called nephrons, are damaged. Over time, untreated protein leakage can worsen kidney damage, making early detection vital. Color changes in urine are another potential indicator of kidney stress. Dark, tea-colored, or unusually concentrated urine may signal that waste products are accumulating in the blood. Blood in the urine, even if it is not visible to the naked eye, can also occur due to damage to the tiny blood vessels within the kidneys. These subtle changes are often overlooked or attributed to dehydration, diet, or minor infections. Strange odors or unusual turbidity may also occur, reflecting the imbalance of substances being filtered by the kidneys. These changes in urination are not always accompanied by pain, which is why they are so easy to ignore, unlike a urinary tract infection or kidney stone, which usually cause discomfort or sharp pain. Early kidney stress often manifests quietly through these irregularities. Many people may not even think to mention them to a doctor, dismissing them as temporary or insignificant. Understanding how your urination patterns relate to kidney function can be a critical early warning system. The kidney's ability to manage fluid balance and remove waste is central to overall health, and disruptions in this system can affect energy levels, blood pressure, and toxin buildup in the body. Monitoring for subtle changes, whether in frequency, volume, or appearance of urine, can provide valuable insight into kidney health long before more severe symptoms develop, giving you a chance to take action while it is still possible to slow or prevent further damage. Another significant signal that your kidneys may be struggling is bloating and swelling throughout the body. Healthy kidneys are responsible for maintaining a delicate balance of fluids and electrolytes in your system. They carefully remove excess water and salt, ensuring that your tissues remain properly hydrated without accumulating fluid in the wrong places. When the kidneys start to fail, this filtration process becomes less efficient. As a result, fluid that would normally be expelled from the body begins to build up, causing swelling in various areas. This condition, often referred to as edema, can appear in the feet, ankles, hands, or even the face. Swelling in the lower extremities is one of the most common early signs. Many people notice that shoes or socks feel tighter than usual by the end of the day, or that they leave noticeable indentations in the skin after wearing them. This is caused by fluid accumulating in the soft tissues, which is a direct consequence of the kidney's inability to maintain proper fluid balance. While swelling in the legs and feet may also be related to other conditions, when combined with other subtle signs, it can indicate that the kidneys are under strain and struggling to perform their essential functions. Facial swelling is another potential signal, often noticed first around the eyes. Puffy eyes in the morning are particularly common and can be one of the earliest visible indicators of fluid retention. Overnight, the body redistributes fluid, and when the kidneys are not functioning properly, excess fluid collects in areas like the eyelids, giving the face a swollen appearance. This can be easily mistaken for lack of sleep or tiredness, but consistent puffiness is a warning sign that the body is retaining more fluid than it should. Swelling may also occur in the hands and fingers. You might notice that rings feel tighter, or that your hands appear unusually plump or stiff. Even minor swelling can be a reflection of the kidney's reduced ability to filter waste and manage fluid levels. When fluid builds up in the bloodstream and tissues, it can also affect other systems in the body, contributing to feelings of heaviness, fatigue, and discomfort. The connection between fluid retention and kidney function is direct but often overlooked. Unlike more dramatic symptoms, swelling and bloating can be subtle and gradual, making them easy to dismiss as temporary or related to diet, salt intake, or standing for long periods. However, these changes are the body's way of signaling that its filtration system is compromised. Recognizing persistent swelling in any part of the body, especially when paired with other early warning signs, can provide critical insight into kidney health long before more serious complications arise. Another important signal that your kidneys may be failing involves changes in your digestive system and appetite. When the kidneys are working properly, they filter waste and toxins from your blood, keeping the internal environment of your body clean and balanced. As kidney function declines, waste products begin to accumulate in the bloodstream, a condition known as uremia. This buildup affects multiple systems in the body, but one of the first areas that people notice is the digestive system. Even small increases in toxins can irritate the stomach and intestines, leading to feelings of nausea, indigestion, or general queasiness. Many people experiencing early kidney issues report a persistent sense of nausea that does not seem related to diet, stress, or illness. This nausea can vary in intensity, ranging from mild discomfort to a more severe queasy feeling that makes eating difficult. Along with nausea, loss of appetite is another common symptom. Food may seem less appealing, and meals that were once enjoyable may no longer tempt you. This is not caused by lack of willpower or dietary preference. It is a direct consequence of the body struggling to cope with toxins that are no longer being efficiently removed. A metallic or unusual taste in the mouth is also a hallmark symptom in early kidney stress. Many people describe this as a bitter, metallic, or chemical taste that persists despite brushing teeth or drinking water. This altered taste sensation can make even favorite foods seem unpleasant and can further reduce overall food intake. Over time, this combination of nausea, reduced appetite, and altered taste can lead to unintentional weight loss. Unlike weight loss from diet or exercise, this type of weight loss is not planned or controlled and can signal that the body is under physiological stress. These digestive-related symptoms are subtle but significant. Unlike pain or obvious swelling, nausea and appetite changes can be easily overlooked or attributed to stress, minor illness, or changes in routine. People may feel fatigued or weak and assume it is simply from being busy or not eating enough without recognizing that their kidneys may be failing. The key difference is that these symptoms persist, gradually worsening over time, and often appear alongside other early warning signs, such as fatigue, swelling, or changes in urination. The body communicates through these early signals in ways that are easy to dismiss if you do not pay attention. Feeling nauseous, losing interest in food, experiencing an odd taste, or noticing unintentional weight loss are all signals that the kidneys are struggling to maintain a clean and balanced internal environment. These symptoms serve as a warning that the filtration system in your body is compromised, and they often appear long before more severe complications develop. Recognizing these early signs allows you to monitor your health more closely and take action before the condition progresses. Another signal that your kidneys may be under stress is changes in mental clarity and sleep patterns. One of the most common early signs is brain fog, a vague but persistent feeling of mental cloudiness. This can show up as difficulty concentrating, forgetfulness, or slower thinking. Tasks that were once simple may start to feel confusing or overwhelming, and focusing on work, reading, or conversations can become more challenging than usual. Brain fog is subtle and develops gradually, so it is often mistaken for stress, fatigue, or aging. However, it can actually be a direct result of the kidney's declining ability to filter waste from the bloodstream. As the kidneys begin to fail, toxins that would normally be removed start to accumulate in the blood. These waste products affect nearly every system in the body, including the brain. When toxins reach the brain, they interfere with the normal signaling between neurons, reducing mental sharpness and slowing cognitive processes. This can make thinking clearly a struggle and can even impact memory. People experiencing early kidney issues may find themselves forgetting appointments, misplacing items more frequently, or struggling to find the right words during conversations. Even simple decisions can start to feel exhausting or mentally taxing. Sleep disturbances are another subtle but telling signal. Many people notice difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, or achieving restful sleep even when there is no clear source of stress or anxiety. This is partly because the buildup of toxins in the bloodstream affects the nervous system and disrupts the body's natural rhythms. Additionally, the imbalance of fluids and electrolytes caused by kidney dysfunction can contribute to discomfort, muscle cramps, or restless legs at night, further interrupting sleep. Over time, poor sleep can worsen fatigue and brain fog, creating a feedback loop that makes daily functioning more difficult. Unlike more obvious symptoms, such as swelling or nausea, brain fog, and sleep problems are internal experiences that are easy to dismiss. Many people attribute difficulty concentrating or poor sleep to busy schedules, stress, or lifestyle factors, without realizing that their kidneys could be the underlying cause. The mental and cognitive changes caused by kidney dysfunction often appear alongside other subtle symptoms, such as fatigue, nausea, or changes in urination, forming a pattern that, if recognized, can provide an early warning. Paying attention to these signs is important because they indicate that the kidneys are no longer filtering toxins efficiently. Persistent brain fog, trouble concentrating, and disrupted sleep are more than just minor annoyances. They are the body signaling that something is wrong internally. Understanding that these cognitive and sleep changes can be linked to kidney health is crucial for recognizing early kidney stress and taking steps to monitor and protect your overall well-being. One of the reasons kidney problems are so dangerous is that the early warning signs are often subtle and easy to overlook. Many of the symptoms, such as fatigue, brain fog, changes in urination, or mild swelling, are vague and can be mistaken for everyday issues. Feeling tired all the time is commonly attributed to a busy lifestyle, stress, or not getting enough sleep. Swollen ankles or puffy eyes might be dismissed as standing too long, high salt intake, or lack of rest. Even nausea, appetite changes, or a metallic taste in the mouth can be seen as minor digestive issues or temporary discomfort. Because these symptoms do not cause immediate pain or severe disruption, they rarely trigger urgent medical attention. This slow and silent progression of kidney disease adds to the problem. Unlike some illnesses that produce sudden and unmistakable symptoms, kidney decline can occur gradually over months or even years. During this time, the kidneys continue to compensate for lost function, filtering blood as best they can despite ongoing damage. This ability to adapt hides the extent of the problem from the person experiencing it. As a result, someone may feel mostly normal while their kidneys are slowly losing their capacity to perform essential functions. This silent nature makes it easy for the disease to progress unnoticed until it reaches an advanced stage, at which point treatment becomes more complicated and the risk of complications increases. Another reason these signs are often missed is that they overlap with common issues related to aging or lifestyle. Fatigue can be chalked up to getting older or working long hours. Changes in sleep patterns may be blamed on stress or irregular routines. Minor swelling or bloating can be dismissed as something temporary or related to diet. Because these signs are nonspecific, they are rarely recognized as indicators of a serious underlying condition. People may not even mention them during routine medical visits, assuming that they are not important enough to report. This is why regular health checks are so critical. Blood and urine tests can reveal early signs of kidney stress long before noticeable symptoms appear. Checking kidney function regularly helps detect subtle changes that the body may be signaling quietly. Routine medical evaluations, especially for people with risk factors like high blood pressure, diabetes, or a family history of kidney disease, are essential for catching problems early. By understanding that kidney disease often develops without pain or dramatic symptoms, and recognizing the importance of consistent monitoring, it becomes possible to take action before serious damage occurs and preserve overall health. If you notice any of the warning signs we have discussed, it is crucial not to ignore them. Even subtle changes in your body, such as persistent fatigue, swelling, changes in urination, nausea, or brain fog, can indicate that your kidneys are under stress. These signals are your body's way of alerting you that something is wrong internally, and taking them seriously is the first step toward protecting your health. Waiting until the symptoms become more severe can make treatment more complicated and reduce your options for slowing or reversing damage. The most important step you can take is to see a doctor as soon as possible. A medical professional can evaluate your symptoms and recommend the appropriate tests to assess your kidney function. Blood tests are commonly used to measure levels of creatinine, urea, and other waste products in the bloodstream. Elevated levels of these substances often indicate that the kidneys are not filtering effectively. Urine tests are another essential tool. They can reveal the presence of protein, blood, or other abnormalities that suggest kidney stress or damage. These tests are simple and non-invasive, yet they provide critical insight into the health of your kidneys, often catching problems long before more serious complications appear. Early detection is key when it comes to kidney health. By identifying problems at an initial stage, you give yourself the best chance to take action before significant damage occurs. Doctors can recommend lifestyle changes, dietary adjustments, and treatments that support kidney function and prevent further decline. This may include managing blood pressure, controlling blood sugar, reducing salt intake, staying hydrated, and avoiding substances that put additional stress on the kidneys. In some cases, medication may be necessary to address specific issues, but the earlier you act, the more effective these interventions are likely to be. Monitoring your kidney health should not be a one-time event. Regular follow-ups and repeat tests help track progress and ensure that any changes are addressed promptly. Paying attention to your body's subtle signals combined with timely medical evaluation creates an opportunity to slow the progression of kidney disease. Acting on these early warnings can improve your quality of life, prevent serious complications, and even extend your lifespan. Taking proactive steps rather than waiting for dramatic symptoms to appear is the most effective way to protect your kidneys and maintain overall health. Recognizing these signs and seeking medical attention promptly empowers you to take control of your health. By understanding what the signals mean and responding without delay, you create a chance to intervene early. Your kidneys play a vital role in every system of your body, and protecting them should always be a priority when any warning signs arise. Your body communicates with you constantly, sending signals that are easy to miss if you are not paying close attention. Every sensation, every change, every small discomfort can carry important information about your health. When it comes to kidney function, these signals are often subtle and easy to overlook. The kidneys are silent workers, operating in the background to filter waste, regulate fluid, balance minerals, and produce essential hormones. They rarely cause pain or dramatic symptoms until serious damage has already occurred, which is why understanding and listening to your body's cues is so important. These cues can be small and easily dismissed. Persistent fatigue, minor swelling in the feet or hands, changes in urination patterns, nausea, appetite loss, metallic taste in the mouth, or even brain fog and trouble sleeping may seem unrelated or insignificant. Yet, each of these signs can indicate that your kidneys are under stress and not functioning as efficiently as they should. The challenge is that they often develop gradually, so it is easy to normalize them or attribute them to other common factors like stress, aging, poor diet, or lack of sleep. Because the changes are subtle, many people continue with their daily routines without recognizing that their body is trying to send an urgent warning. Paying attention to your body requires mindfulness and observation. Notice patterns over time rather than isolated incidents. Keep track of changes in energy levels, swelling, urination, taste, or cognitive clarity. Even seemingly minor symptoms, when persistent or occurring in combination, can be important indicators of underlying kidney stress. The more aware you are of these early warning signs, the sooner you can take meaningful steps to protect your health. Taking action does not always mean something drastic. Simple steps like scheduling a medical checkup, requesting routine blood and urine tests, and discussing any unusual changes with a healthcare professional can provide critical insight. Early detection gives you the chance to implement lifestyle adjustments, address risk factors, and prevent further damage. By responding to your body's signals promptly, you create an opportunity to support your kidneys, maintain overall health, and avoid serious complications in the future. Your body communicates every day, even in ways that are easy to ignore. These quiet signals are not random. They are your body's way of asking for attention, care, and action. Paying attention to what your body tells you, recognizing persistent patterns, and taking timely steps to evaluate your health is essential for long-term well-being. Observing these signs, acting on them, and staying proactive with your health can make all the difference in maintaining strong kidney function and overall vitality. The key is awareness, attentiveness, and timely action to keep your body functioning at its best. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button to show your support. Share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. We would love to hear from you and know what health topics you want to learn more about. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss life-saving health tips and insights that can help you stay informed and take control of your well-being. Your health matters, and staying aware is the first step to protecting it.